Hello, folks, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. Might actually be time to go to the Forbidden West. We've got a cook over here. Let's do that really quick, because we might need the booze. You never know.
Put up with all that Karja talking.
Hey there, cook. Got a local stew for 100. Okay, so I can only buy from you. I cannot sell. Okay, that's fine. Simple dense bread coated in honey, rolled in nuts and seeds. That sounds delicious. Sun wings. Bird wings dry with a secret blend of spices roasted over an open flame. That sounds delicious too. Am I hungry? Maybe I'm just hungry. Okay, it's funny it's the same picture for everything though. Okay, so critical strikes deal more damage. Dodge rolls, more time for stumbling. Just more maximum health for 3 minutes. That might actually be the way to go. Just more damage when you're dangerously wounded. Increase your concentration limit, prolonging use. That's probably more useful. Build up Valor faster. And low health and range. Okay, out of these, I think increasing the concentration limit is probably the best. Oh, but you need a ton of stuff. I don't have any Eastern Beasts. I don't have any River Bloom leaves. Alright, so we can't do those. We can only really do the local stew or the mess of bread. Out of those, I guess the local stew is probably best. Let's do this.
Take it. Enjoy it.
Oh. Okay, I thought it would eat it immediately, but apparently not.
When's that gonna
Okay, so it's somewhere in our... Oh yeah, it's right there. Right at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we can do that later. Okay, so now where is the embassy dude?
I have just the thing.
38 this way. We just need to talk to the guards.
There's Errand.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh up there.
Yes, sir.
Why the long face, Mavas? Wish you were heading out there?
No, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Ah, yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
That could take forever. Okay. Alright, what about the embassy?
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
Yeah, it could break into war, you don't know, right? So, what's holding up the marshals?
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Okay, so where's Nozar so I can wrap him around the head and shoulders?
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
All right, worth a shot.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
I mean, you could say that for various definitions of the word thrilled. Where you going? Oh, you just wanted to walk around. Okay.
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Took you long enough.
Okay, so that got them.
There's the
to
commander.
outside.
Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Okay, I mean, I like him. He seems reasonable. Too bad he's not the commander. All right. Thank you, Lowen.
Why the sun? How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ahem.
Hello.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right.
Only capitalized on that for
Nobody
so long.
walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
What if we just go now? Like, there's the wall there, but like, what if we just go over it? Like, you can't stop me. I double dog dare you.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Oh, hey.
Varl.
I mean, he wants to help. Just let him help.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior!
I don't care if it's the Dowager Queen herself. The gate stays sealed until that horn blows.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Take it easy on yourself.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to
Open
stand in her way.
the
It's not gonna work.
gates.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
Huh.
Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her
Keep going,
through,
Alex.
boys. Saving the world.
Damn straight. Okay.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Yeah.
Look,
you.
Varl,
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Three gates? They expect to be invaded? Okay.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Sort of.
No more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
You don't get too far ahead there, Varl. Guess we have a lot of in our stash. Probably don't need anything there. Okay, let's see how this goes. It'll probably be fine. We're not reaching for our weapon, though they have definitely reached for theirs. So, hey guys, what's up? How you doing? Impressive
That is the
armor.
line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
At least a voice of reason. Alright. Can't cross this in a nice visible line, so
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I don't know if you're gonna believe it. It's worth a shot, though. There's some great tats, by the way.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
So, were you accepted as one of them? Like, okay.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins.
True enough.
Are you sure you want to hear it?
Sure, why not? Go for it.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you.
Good for you.
And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaru. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So, like what?
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
Probably not a straight-up fight. Probably, I'm guessing, against machines or something?
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
Okay, which explains why he's here and not in chains.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakth still spat on the ground when I walked by. Or they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should.
Probably true.
I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
Okay, so he's kind of both tribes then, right?
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
Eventually, but it's not going to be that easy.
The Karja talk about Hekaro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tenakth is a lot different than how they do.
Okay. Wonder if we can use that kind of trial by combat to earn a rite of passage? We'll see.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Okay, so how do we earn rite of passage? There's got to be a way.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential.
Right?
Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
It's only 2 of 3, though.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans.
Okay.
If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Embassy could take months. At the very least, days.
The Karja have opened the gates.
And hopefully brought a lot of gifts. Maybe even starting a feast. Go on. Come on.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us, exile.
Oh, she's got trained beasts. Okay, that could be a thing. Got a Hades protocol with her.
Lancers! Form up!
Okay, that's intimidating.
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Yeah, must have been.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
No! Archers! Keep them back!
Yeah, they got no cover out there.
Left flank to the Kaja! Run them down!
Oh, great. How are we supposed to stop these guys?
They're not gonna make it.
There are no archers on the walls? More soldiers behind the walls?
Open the gates!
You can't open the gates, not with the beast behind you.
Open the gates!
You're not gonna do it yet, and he dies. That's not a surprise.
Kaja! Stand your ground!
There we go. There's the
Fire
archers.
at will!
I
don't have a shot!
You have plenty of shots. Okay, at least one down. And one on our side. Hey, Lloyd, you gotta decide to do something here. So much for him. Crap, this is a disaster. It's a freaking disaster.
What happened? Can you see?
Nothing good.
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Oh,
Get
not gonna
ready!
Kill Varl, are they? Okay, we gotta do something here.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Can't really tag much here.
Here they come!
Take the archers. Personally, I don't know if I have enough arrows for a shot here.
I gotta take out the machine riders on the field.
Them! Ah! Still alive? Take this ammo! You won't get me that easily.
Okay, we gotta take out the riders. That's gotta be free first. I can't go past the wall there. Okay.
Firing!
That's something.
Damn it, the rider's still alive!
If I hurt the beast,
It's really working!
no ammo. Build up. Okay. Maybe you put down some shock trip wires. That seems like that might work. They're staying to a path. That might actually be to their detriment.
Are they dead?
See if that works. Oh, there we go.
This isn't a battle
Machines can't protect them!
Ah! You should have
There we go.
honored yours!
Okay, that kind of worked. But of course, for everything that didn't. Their shock trip caster might work out here, though.
I'm gonna finish this!
Okay, that should be long enough. If they keep going in circles.
Try that again!
Exactly.
Another one falls!
Concentrate on that rider! Stop playing and finish
Okay, you
it!
got me a little bit there. There we go. Okay, take him out.
Cut them all down!
Hey, how's that armor? They lost their helmet! We got this!
There we go, he's out.
No! They chose the wrong side!
Okay, we got this. Oh, the damn fire archers. Okay, does not seem to be. Oh, I thought they were doing fine.
No!
All right, I have the spike thrower. I forgot about the spike thrower. Holy crap! How strong is this guy? Not strong enough. Right on him. Yeah,
They got him
right.
in now, Marshals! Two firing! You're on target! Something's trying to kill us!
Got the rider.
Can you use a shot? Where's your courage? There! Maybe that'll teach you.
There we go. That's down.
What the? Ah! Ah!
And of course, another one bites the dust. Build more crafting arrows. Good.
A hunter and his prey.
Back up. Heal up. Oh, I'm not sure the stealth is a good idea, but fuck it. We'll try it anyway.
Target the Outlander! Ow! You feel that?
Feel it?
For the Nora!
Can't really hit him in the eye. Damn it. Busy here. You don't drop off the side. There, he's out. He's off. Don't go back on. Not allowed. Okay, get your pieces off there. There we go. Get you off of that. Don't need there. You got his helmet off too. There, he's off.
Ammo for you.
Okay. I have any kind of? I have a explosive blast sling.
I've got this.
Okay, we're okay. We did it. Okay, I should get both of them there. There we go. I did it. Holy crap. Oh, dodge the rider. There you go. Good job, Aloy. Gotta use the spike thrower eventually.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Okay. It's gonna be pretty horrendous. Yeah. Okay, I thought for sure he was gonna stay on the beast. This might actually be easier if he's off the beast. What the hell's that? Carl, don't die. It's against the rules. Oh, the shield's interesting. That's kind of cool tech there.
You're next, girl.
How are we gonna beat this guy? We need to break
I've never
his
seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Oh, okay.
I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. I gotta get through that shield.
Oh, okay.
Like fighting a
Reloaded
child.
it. 1, 2. Oh, okay. We're out of heals. Okay.
Hi.
Drink.
Give it up.
Thought for sure I had it there. Okay.
There. Now's my chance.
Okay, charge up here and go. Break his armor. There it is. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
You're not stopping me!
Okay, so he got shocked there.
His shield regenerated!
Okay. Okay, he's doing the 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like.
Need to break
so
his
1,
guard.
2.
Shield's gone!
Shield's
He's
down.
vulnerable!
Okay, missed it. That's okay. Great. I'm practically naked now.
I've gotta break that shield!
Yeah, he's basically out. Okay, we're good, we're good. Go ahead and build some more arrows really quick. We leveled up. So much for the honor. So now what?
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Alright, so she'll come back later for sure. Why is Selen's giving them freaking mount technology? Not to mention the other tech. Oh, hey, he's still alive. Okay, so there's still a Marshal. Can he use his legs? No, he looks fine.
Now.
How you doing, Varl?
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Could have worse company.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
So much for the embassy. They don't have an ambassador anymore. Well, on either side, I suppose. Hey, Elrond. You really need to make ramps for this?
I got you.
And the date passed anyway, so I'm not sure what would have really changed there if we decided to wait. I think it pretty much would have been the same result. Yeah, and they're taking down the banners, so much for the embassy. Pretty much over.
It's salvage time, boys.
I guess there are a lot of machines to salvage. Yeah, go ahead. She still has the knife to grant her passage, theoretically. Yeah, can we get a shield? The shield, that seems kind of cool.
I don't think it can take a hit, but I should be able to use it to glide.
Oh, neat. Okay, cool. How's he doing?
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
At the
That
least.
sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
I mean, a lot of things. I mean, you're apparently very knowledgeable about the West, so let's talk about that.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tenakth. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
Yeah, we're not going to be going through any scrolls, that's for sure.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Why pick?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know.
Well, maybe we'll find
I
out.
heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
But it might be before the apocalypse, so it might actually be, like, proper ruins?
Fashav called Regalla a rival. Someone the Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise.
Yeah.
Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
Hard to tell if we're going to be able to actually take her out, though.
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, He will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
That's gonna stink pretty soon. Like, isn't that a long trip worth weeks? That's I did not envy the traveler who was gonna carry that body.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way.
Yeah, he was a dick.
I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
I really like this guy. He's great.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion.
Fair.
Sun King Avad won't risk it.
Yeah, totally fair.
That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
Alright, well, that's about all we can do.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return.
Just which way? Do you just strike out?
And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
Alright, wave goodbye to your friends. You may never see them again. Well, we're gonna come back.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
If we get a mount, it'll definitely improve things for us. Okay, we got some skill points. Let's go and just spin... Yeah, okay, we got 3 skill points. So, what do we want to do? We have the Machine Master we haven't opened up yet. So we could do that. Because the Part Breaker might help. I guess we've already got that Part Breaker done. Efficient Repair. Okay, being able to repair the machines is kind of neat. Let's see. Splitting Strike. Right, we really need to use the Splitter. Set a machine to aggressive or defensive behavior when overriding. Interesting. I really like the design of that creature, by the way. So the only thing we're really missing is Propelled Strike here. It's 2 skill points, though. Don't really want to do it there. This is Infiltrator, which might be better. There's got Warrior, too. So I guess what's the big Valor Surge? Greater chance to land critical hits and increase critical damage. Right, more damage with Resonator Blast, which would have helped in that last fight. Deal more damage in general. Not a bad idea. Yeah, okay, let's go and do that. Target remain energized longer, which will let you land the hits easier for sure, so I think yes. And then I guess just a melee combo. Okay, light, 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 heavy. Okay, we've been doing light, light, heavy. But I think light, 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 heavy will work out too. Okay, sure, let's do it. We just did a huge battle without these, but I think with these it'll be much, much easier. And then I guess we just head west. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, we got the 2 skill points from there, right. Oh, we got a face paint unlock. Nice. How do we do face paint? Okay, we got the shield wing. Energy-based glider repurposed for machine technology. Hold square while in the air deploying glide, and then circle to stop gliding. Okay, cool. And we're going to let all the quests go down.
This is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence in Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
I think we need the fox pieces, or do I take that fox out? I think we've actually seen a fox before.
The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Right? Doesn't make any sense. Why would he do that? We got some pieces generally. So it's funny the scavengers came out to scavenge and they didn't actually,
put these in my pack.
So I'm gonna go and scavenge for a bit because we've got a lot of pieces knocked off here. I don't know how many fox pieces we need, but I'm gonna grab as many as we can. Yeah, I'm gonna go and scavenge a little bit here. Got some shock arrows, got some charger harms. Yeah, okay, so this will be a little bit. Thanks for watching. This has been Horizon Forbidden West. I'm Peace
Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
And we can test the shield wing, I guess. Thanks for watching on Peace Universe, your Peace Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.